Every day, somewhere in the world, a family sits in a hospital room and hears the words that completely changes everything. Your child has cancer or your child has a life-threatening disease. And in that single moment, their world completely turns upside down. The fear is overwhelming, and I could only imagine the uncertainty of the entire situation so unbearable. And for many families, another question quickly follows is how are we going to pay for all this? How are we going to afford this? And hopefully, thankfully, that's where St. Jude comes in. Families, they never receive the bill for anything, for treatment, housing, travel, or food, according to St. Jude's official website. And that is such life changing support that St. Jude offers and what really makes them unique. This organization matters because childhood illness does not discriminate, it has no mercy. It could affect any family at any time, regardless of income or background. Anyone. And St. Jude explains on their website that their mission is not only to treat children, but also to support families emotionally, financially, and mentally during probably the most difficult moments of their lives. And so today, for my speech, I'll be explaining what St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is, how it was founded, the life saving work it does, and three important reasons why we should support and hopefully donate to this organization. So to begin with, it is important to understand where St. Jude came from and why it was created. St. Jude was founded in 1962 by an entertainer named Danny Thomas. According to the St. Jude's history page, Danny Thomas made a promise early on in his career that if he were ever successful, he would help he would build a place to help children suffering from life-threatening illnesses. And he famously said this quote that no child should die in the dawn of light. That promise became St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And what began as one man's dream grounded in faith and compassion has grown into the most respected children's hospital in the world, which is amazing. And St. Jude, their website shares that it continues to grow and expand its research and treatment programs. After more than 60 years, they grow every single day. And now that we understand how St. Jude was created, let's now take a closer look at what they do today and the impact they have on families and children every single day across the world. So, according to St. Jude's, their mission is to find cures and save children's lives through treatment and research. They treat all kinds of illnesses. They treat children with cancer, blood disorders, immune system diseases, and other life-threatening conditions. And these illnesses, they often require years and years of treatment and strength and hope. And St. Jude, they give you all that. They support you so much. And one of the most powerful things I learned from St. Jude from their website is that families they never receive the bill for anything, not for treatment, surgeries, housing, or transportation, nothing. That means families and parents they can help their child and be there for them and help their child survive instead of having to stress for money and scrounge up every penny they have. And in addition to treatment, St. Jude is a leading research institution. Doctors and scientists at St. Jude make important discoveries and they share the research with hospitals and medical professionals all over the world every single day. This means that no children is overlooked. Everywhere, a child benefits from the work that is happening at St. Jude from every corner of the world. Because of their excellence in cancer treatment and research, the National Cancer Institute, which is a highly trusted government health organization, they officially recognized St. Jude as a comprehensive cancer center, which is the highest of the bar. This proves that St. Jude meets the highest standard in pediatric cancer care and research. just the best you could get. And because of this incredible work that St. Jude does every day, it becomes clear why public support is so important, and which is why this brings me to my final point and or to my final main point in my speech. So, according to St. Jude's website, donations from people from the entire world fund most of the work that the hospital does every single day. And these donations pay for treatments, research, housing, and support services. Every single dollar counts. It helps to improve survival rates and gives researchers the ability to find new cures. The National Cancer Institute also emphasizes that research institutions like St. Jude are essential to advancing in medicine, not just in cancer. By donating or supporting this hospital, we are able to help push science forward and giving children a better chance at living a long and healthy life. And by supporting St. Jude is more than just donating money, it is becoming part of their mission that saves lives every single day. And it's giving children another chance to grow up, to go to school, to learn, and live out their wildest dreams. Even the smallest contributions can make such a powerful difference. Every single penny counts. So, to wrap it all up, according to St. Jude's own history, this hospital was founded on a promise that no child should be forgotten or left to suffer. Today, St. Jude provides free life-saving medical care to children with serious illnesses, and they conduct research that helps children all around the world. No children is being overlooked, and every single children from every corner of the world is being helped. St. Jude and the National Cancer Institute both shows us that science, compassion, and generosity can come together to absolutely change the world. And so by supporting St. Jude, we are standing up for children who need a second chance in life. And you may not be a doctor or a scientist or a nurse, I don't know, but by supporting St. Jude, you can still be a hero in someone's story, which is amazing. And that is all. Thank you so much.